Ain't it crazy how the best Avenger is 2 for 4 in movies? Anyways though, we start off Thor Ragnarok with that boy Thor locked up, talking to a dead ass skeleton, until that cage opens and Surtur ties him up in chains. Brother man over here in his chair talking about Ragnarok and everything, and Thor do not give a damn. But he done called in Mjolnir and broke out of them chains, and Surtur sicked all of his dogs on that boy Thor. And that boy Thor ain't no bitch, cause he gets to work, beating up all of Surtur's goons until he's like, alright, jumps in the air and hits a ground smash with lightning with that hammer, destroying most of them goons. And now it's Surtur's turn to get that work. That boy Surtur then turned his sword to Thor, shooting fire at that hoe. So that boy Thor started spinning Mjolnir around, deflecting the fire. And then my goat, my demon, swims through the flames like he's goddamn Cooler swimming through that Kamehameha, and got this mean ass 2-piece off on Surtur. He got 2 more off on that guy's top and continued to piece little bro up. But Thor finished Surtur off with this top rope hammer bash on the top of that nigga's skull, decapitating his ass. I mean, that's a little extreme, I'm not gonna hold you Thor. But Pop Off Goat done snagged his skull and dipped up out of there. Thor gets back to Asgard and he sees Loki's not dead. That boy's actually back to bullshit. Over here faking as Odin, Loki says he left Odin somewhere on Earth, so they go there, and the retirement home they left Odin in, destroyed. Odin not there either. Just for them to get teleported to Doctor Strange, and I ain't gonna hold you bro, I forgot Doctor Strange was in this movie. And not only is Doctor Strange in this movie, nigga got his comic book accurate gloves in this movie and in this movie alone. But Doctor Strange teleports Thor and Loki to Norway where Odin is, and once they pull up on Odin, Odin's like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys, I'm dying. Then little bro passes away. Elden Ring ass death, I mean that boy turned into sparkles. He also mentions their sister, who pulls up immediately after he passes. And I'm not gonna act like I knew anything about Hela before or after I watched this movie for the first time as a wee lad. But now knowing that Hela is Loki's daughter and none of their sisters, why didn't they just make the evil sister that hates Odin, Angela? But Hela comes out that portal and ha ha ha. Shorty bad to the bitch, I can't even hold you. But she was on timing too, popped up out that portal and was like, Neil, huh? We just met, you're our long lost sister, you're talking about some damn Neil? Thor not with that mess though, so he threw Mjolnir at her and she just caught it. I would have seen this as Thor went to Loki and been like, you got it twin, and ran away. What do you mean she caught Mjolnir? I know her ass is not worthy. Not only did Hela catch Mjolnir, she shattered it. And Loki's acting how I would have acted if I was Thor. That nigga said, hey, bring us back right now. That rainbow bridge zapped them boys up, but Hela followed through. Loki done threw a blade at Hela. She caught and sent that hoe right back at Loki. Sent little bro out the gate. Then Thor and Hela get into a little squabble, just for Thor's big ass to get sent flying out that gate. So now Hela's on her way back to Asgard, where she draws her strength from. Hela was an efficient ass villain, bro. To her knowledge, she just killed Thor and Loki and got 2 more bodies on arrival to Asgard. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro, this shit frying me. Them knives are not in Buddy's stomach. He fake it, bro. He don't want to run the fade with Hela, bro. Get your bitch ass back up. Thor wakes up on this random planet just to get brought to the Grand Master of Sakaar. And the nigga that captured Thor is a Valkyrie. And the whole time I was rewatching this movie for this video, I was confused. I was like, damn, what is Shorty's name? Her goddamn name is Valkyrie. But that leads to the question, were all the Valkyries named Valkyrie? We go back to see what Hela was doing, and she got pulled up on by a battalion of Asgardians. And she starts putting belt to ass. Old dude right here deflected a couple of Hela knife throws. He even got a hit off on Shorty, but he just got kicked one good time and was out for the whole fight. And then Hela starts dogging the rest of these guys too. And that boy Taika Waititi must have been taught in the school of Michael Bay, because there's a bunch of random ass explosions going off everywhere. But hella bad, and the problem, Shorty's just standing still, beating niggas' asses in a circle. I mean, look at the body, she did this all on her dolo. But that first guy got back up just to get a spear right to the chest. Scourge is there too and joins Hela as she goes to the palace, and she reveals that her and her pops back in the day was just colonizers. That's where they got all this gold and money from. Hela goes through Odin's treasure room to get the eternal flame. And just pause on that real quick. This nigga Hela took 3 steps from Surtur's crown and got to the eternal flame. That nigga Surtur said verbatim to Thor, hey man, when I get the eternal flame, I'ma turn into Ragnarok and blow up Asgard. Hindsight is 2020, but looking at this right now, why the fuck would Thor put Surtur's crown in the same treasure room that the Eternal Flame is. That nigga didn't even try. But Hela got the Eternal Flame, revived her undead army and Fenrir as we go back to Thor, and they done cut my boy's hair off. Before any of that happened, Thor was talking to the Grand Master, and the only way that he was going to get allowance to go back home was if he beat their champion. So now Thor's in a fight with their champion, and it's my demon Big Green. Now Thor happy as hell he's seeing Hulk, man. That's better than him. That's Tunjamin. But Hulk wasn't really with that. He wanted squabbles and squabbles only. Lunged at my dog Thor, missed the attack, but hit him with a backhand hammer. Done launched my guy Thor 40,000 feet back. Hulk pulls back up on Thor and they start going crazy with the swords, hammers, and axes. Until Thor breaks both of Thor's swords and Sparta kicks that nigga to the wall. He done launched his hammer at Thor, and I'm not gonna lie, Hulk, I don't know why you giving hammer weapons to the hammer guy. Like, imagine if Captain America got his shield broke and then you throw a shield at him. Like, nigga, I'm going to take yours. But Hulk came running at Thor with that axe. So Big Thor, the god of thunder, grabbed that hammer out the wall and whacked the piss out of Hulk. I mean, golly. Sent that nigga on a ride. Thor tried to calm Hulk down and then, oh, nah. Loki in the background saw that happen to somebody that wasn't him and was glazing. That boy Hulk came running back at Thor just to get hit with his two-piece with the hammer. He tried to pop something else off on Thor, but that nigga started styling on his ass, dodged the axe swing, and got a mean ass hit off in his jaw. Thor done broke Hulk's axe and laid him right on his ass with this sternum hit with the hammer. Hulk got tired of getting pieced up by that hammer, so he knocked it out of Thor's hand. Hulk must have forgot Thor got it like that with the hands. Hit Hulk with a right hook, dodged that backhand, hit him with a two-piece right to the sternum. He actually doing Hulk something nasty right now, and I can't even hold you. Till Thor put Hulk in a rear naked choke, and Hulk's like, unhand me! Dropped Thor on his back, got his ass off of him, but Thor saw that hammer. He went for that hoe, swung at Hulk, and oh nah. Big Green done caught the hammer. Oh yeah, nah, Thor, it's over for you, buddy. And then this nigga Hulk charged up this mean, nasty ass uppercut. I mean, golly. Sent my boy Thor on a ride. And that boy Hulk stomped on Thor to stop that from rolling and started beating the brakes off of Thor. Beat that boy so bad he started getting flashbacks of his pops, and Pops was basically saying, hey son, I'm not gonna hold you twins, lock in. What you doing getting your ass beat like this? And locked in he did. He done got that green giant ass dude Hulk off of him with this blast of light. But Hulk gets back up and him and Thor run at each other just for Thor to hit him with this mean ass lightning uppercut. That boy Thor was finna continue to work, and I mean absolutely doggone Hulk. If the Grand Master didn't activate that little thing on his neck that attacked his nervous system, laid his little goofy ass out and allowed that boy Hulk to cheat to win the fight. Thor wakes up in Hulk's room, they hash it out, they good again, as they add Valkyrie on their team and they getting ready to head back to Asgard. Cause Hela done took over that hoe and Heimdall got all the Asgardians ducked off somewhere, trying not to get their asses blasted. Once they pull up on Asgard, Hela was getting ready to skedaddle up out of there, but she felt someone's spiritual pressure and had to go check it out, cause that nigga Thor was aura farming. So Hela and Thor get to squabbling as Heimdall is trying to lead the Asgardians off of Asgard. Hela's undead army plus Fenrir hop on that rainbow bridge, blocking their asses. We going back and forth between the Thor and the Hela squabbles and Valkyrie blinking down this undead army. But the Thor and Hela squabbles, that Thor's getting touched by Hela. Thor over here getting licks off on Hela, but it's not doing a damn thing. And then she slashes this guy. Now he's just like his pops. Asgardians over here fighting for their lives while Fenrir is not taking a single bit of damage from that gun Valkyrie shooting that nigga with. And then my dog Bruce Banner decides, alright, I guess it's time to lock in. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This shit was hilarious. I'm crying. Everybody just thought that he passed away. So Fenrir went to go do what he was doing before. Bruce turned into Hulk and grabbed little dude by his tail. Then Hulk and Fenrir go careening off the rainbow bridge. As we go back to Hela and Thor, she's over here giving that nigga the strokes. Just like when he was getting his ass beat by Hulk, he's getting his ass beat so bad he's getting flashbacks of his pops. And his pops basically tell him, hey, I ain't gonna hold you, twin. I ain't raised no bitch ass nigga son. If he don't get up and fight. But before Thor was able to lock in, Loki pulled up with this ship, escorting the Asgardians on that hoe and off of Asgard. Big Thor got full control over his lightning abilities and blasted Hela with this mean ass bolt of lightning. Then my goat Thor gets on that lightning bridge and starts going to town that army of the dead. Hold on a second. Why did this nigga Thor hit a spin dash? Who he think he feeling like? You are not Sonic, buddy. But he was putting belt on them boys. As we get a montage of everybody putting belt to ass. And Hela walk him down Odin's Surtur is menacingly walking up on them boys. Hela over here acting like Thor didn't just get the MC power up and blast her in the face with a strong ass attack. Baba Booey. He's completely fine. Thor tells Loki to go put Surtur's helmet on that goblet of fire. What? Goblet of fire? Nigga, Harry Potter. Anyways, Thor tells Loki to go put Surtur's helmet on the eternal flame because Ragnarok is the only way Hela is losing. So Valkyrie and Thor start tag teaming Hela. It don't really work well. She kind of dogging them boys. But look at this mean ass combo Thor got off on Hela. Talk about launching in the air with lightning and then launch right back down with that hoe. Yeah, man, Hela was a super problem. Thor supercharged up, still ain't have enough smoke for her. That's crazy. So Surtur turns into Ragnarok. Valkyrie stabs Hela in the back. Thor shoots his lightning bolt at Shorty, knocking her off this rainbow bridge. Everybody important skedaddles up out of there on that ship as Surtur blows up Asgard, Hela included. Yeah, man, that's really the end of the movie. Thor Ragnarok gotta be the best Thor movie. Moral of the story today is don't switch up on your day ones. With that being said, if you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff. I'm gonna leave my socials and my Discord down in the description below. Go follow those, and I'm out of here. Bye.